we want to give you a preview of a new feature that's going to go live on the week of October 26th. It's really cool, and we're really excited, especially for our users that use our text file service, which is our baseline service. Here we go. So just like normal, you're going to get your Lede AI content export when at the time that you specified to the email that you specified. So nothing will change there. What will change though is what's attached. You're going to have 3 key files that are attached to that export. The first one is going to be a raw HTML file, which when you open it is just going to open raw HTML code. The second and most important one is the finished HTML text file, and that's going to open, and we're going to dig into that a little bit more. And then the third file is a CSV file, which just is sort of a record or a receipt for what Lede AI did for you that night. But let's start with the coolest of all these 3 files, which is the finished HTML file. The goal here was for us to be able to get you within 1 minute from opening an email to a fully finished, completely formatted football or sports wrap-up that you would be able to publish. So we wanted you to go from receive the email to publish the wrap-up in under 1 minute. And I want to show you how we can do that and how we've achieved that for our users right now. So I got my email. I'm going to double click on finished HTML, and that's going to open up that HTML in a new tab in my web browser. So what I'm going to do is just click anywhere inside that tab, and I'm going to go Command A or Control A to select all the text. I'm going to do the same thing where I go Command C or Control C to copy all that text. Then I'm going to go over to my CMS. We use blocks here at Richland Source and Source Media Properties, but this works for WordPress or any other major CMS. So I'm just going to go to my editorial assets section, and I'm going to create a new article asset. This all should look very familiar to all of us, just maybe the names have changed to protect the innocent, but it's all an article asset. I'm going to give it a headline, so I'm going to call it Football Wrap-Up for October 20th. That's the only thing I'm going to type for this entire article. Then I'm going to go into my asset window, and I'm simply going to go Control or Command V to copy in all of the data that I just selected from that earlier tab. And then I'm going to click on Save. And at that point in time, that article is done. But to give you a sense of how that's all going to look, let's preview the asset in a new tab. And here we are, Football Wrap-Up for October 20th. And what we've got is a long list, in this case, of all of the games that Lede AI covered for Richland Source on that particular night. All of the subheads reduce the strain on the user's eye and guide them through it. And the user is able to browse through that wrap-up of sports. In this case, it's a very long one. But this will be available to you every day that you're receiving Lede AI content. So again, every day that you receive Lede AI content, you'll be able to move from receiving an email to a fully formatted wrap-up in under 1 minute. Thanks again for using Lede AI and being one of our customers. We're really excited to offer this to you first and then to the general market shortly after. Have a good day, and feel free to contact us if you have any questions.